Okay. I think it's
Well,
recording
this
now.
sucks.
Ryan. Okay, I just want to say I would like to tell you when I pull out your name, I actually felt like, man, like because you've been such a big player throughout this game.
I
So it was
appreciate
disappointing.
I really appreciate that. I was so scared coming into this season
Mhm.
because I I like to consider myself a big player and I like to play really hard. And I was nervous that like everybody else was going to play hard and that I would fade into the woodwork. So I'm really happy to hear that you were a little disappointed to see me go.
Was definitely disappointed. So I can't tell you much about my opinion. I will tell you a little bit, and I'll like allow the production to tell you a little bit as well, without going too in depth. But I would like to ask you some questions first. So
Hmm.
first, how do you feel? Obviously, I know you're upset going home. Like, how is it hitting you? Like, what does it feel like? Just kind of walk me through the feelings of seeing that paper say your name.
Um, I mean, I was low-key expecting it. I should have been manifesting something else, but like as soon as you said we're going to rocks, my head was just like I like saw you pulling that piece of paper out. Like I just saw it happening. I knew that it was gonna happen, and that's why I didn't look shocked. I was just at peace with it.
Yeah. I can't wait to go back and like watch and see like my facial reaction when I saw the name. I want to see it. But how have you enjoyed this game? Like what has this game been like for you? Kind of walk me through Reality Noted because I know it's a little different than most games. So kind of tell me about your experience.
It was so much fun. Like I love games that are like Discord based. You know what I mean? Like I don't like games where like the cast like isn't Discord active because I'm so Discord active and I like to just like get on Discord and just talk for hours. Um so I was very, I just love this. This is the best game that I've ever played. I'm sad to be going, but I made it to the merge, broke my pre-jury curse, and I think that I orchestrated a lot of things happening this season, and I'm very proud of my gameplay. I am so proud of my gameplay.
I was going to ask you, how do you feel? How, do you feel proud of yourself? How do you feel walking out of the game? Are you content with your experience in the game that you played?
I am content. I think that I did a lot of things for myself, which is something that a lot of the people in this game haven't been doing. I know that Javen is saying, oh, everybody's playing this game for Ryan and Krista, but at the same time, it's like you also have to look at the facts that everybody on the other side is playing the game for Javen and Lucas. So it's a little frustrating. And I didn't really want to voice my opinion on that just because it's like, it's not worth it. I tried to voice my opinion last time and people jumped down my throat. I didn't want to do it again just because I was like, it's just going to be pointless. And if anything, I'm just going to get so heated that I'm going to accidentally reveal information. Um, so it is what it is.
All right. How do you feel about the direction that the game's going to go in, considering you just got voted out? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not happy like with the way that it's going to be going, just because it looks like, coming into merge, it looked like my allies were not in a good position, along with myself, and we were able to get out of that for one vote. Um, I'm hoping that they're going to be able to get themselves out of that vote or out of that position with this auction coming up. I wish that I was going to be there to attend, but obviously, there were other things in store for me, and that's okay.
Right. You reminded me, I want to say an announcement to them that the auction is going to be at OO. So I'm just going to say that really quick. Um, but how did you feel like with the game? Were you able to make personal relationships that you think go past gameplay? Like, do you think that this experience has brought you maybe anybody that you've connected with on a deeper personal level?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, although they were happy to see me go, I feel like I met and got to know Lucas and Dustin. They wanted me out personally or strategically. I don't know how they feel about me personally, but I love them personally, and I hope that they're not taking anything in game personal at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, yeah, I mean, I also, of course, Alex and we were friends back in 2017. We drifted apart. We did not talk at all in between. Well, a little bit in between 2017 and now, but communication has been very staggered. So I'm happy that I was able to kind of rekindle that friendship with him. Corey and I have not always been close, but I've only talked to him on the phone like once before this, but him and I have always, but I'm very happy that I also got to kindle friendship with Ellie. Her and I were not close coming into this game. So I'm very happy that I was able to kindle a friendship with her.
Um, I'm gonna really quickly before I say anything else, production, do you guys have any like thoughts or questions you'd like to say? Sometimes they do.
Um,
Keep
I'll
going.
just say that there's people who care about this game, people that really care, and people that really, really care, and you were definitely on the latter half of that, so I respect that, and I loved watching you fight every single day.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I do kind of want to say a little bit for now that I can. I can't say much, but for what I can say, I really, really enjoyed watching you in this game be so passionate and care so much. You had your moments where, you know, you were crying in the confessional, to your moments where you pulled something off and you're like, yes, like I got to see you kind of go throughout this journey and go through ups and downs. And it was very clear throughout the whole process that you were someone that wanted to be here, that wanted to fight, that wanted to play the game. And I loved that. And I loved watching that. And I didn't regret a single day that I sent you an invite. And I was so proud that I did that. So thank you so much, Ryan, for like playing so hard.
Thank you for sending me that invite. I swear, I'm of course I'm upset that I'm out, but it's like, this is something that I've wanted to do. This is a franchise that I've wanted to be in for so long. So as much as I could be upset about the fact that I'm out, I'm more so grateful that I was given the opportunity to play. So I guess that's why I'm not down and out about it, because it's like, I was given this opportunity and I was given this chance, and I'm so happy that I was given this chance.
Thank you. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any more questions for you. Is there anything that you would like to say to the viewers or to anyone that's potentially watching this? Like maybe players that are watching this when it's posted?
I don't know. Like, this was a great experience for people that like, because I heard that you might be doing another season.
Never know. I don't know. Maybe.
If you do, please apply. This is a great franchise. This is by far the best franchise that I've ever played. And I've played a lot, been here since 2014. This is my favorite franchise that I've ever been given the honor of being a part of this dysfunctional family. And yeah, I mean, I literally like, this is a franchise that I just like watch for fun. Like literally like earlier today, I was watching like Tribal Councils from the Void on YouTube. Like this is just like something that I do. This is something that I enjoy. So the fact that I was able to take part in it was a really great experience. And I'm really happy that I was given this opportunity.
Of course. Since you brought that up, I guess I'll say this because sometimes I ask this, sometimes I don't. I don't know if I'll ever host again. I think if I did, I would do a newbie season. But if I ever did a vet season and I was like, hey, Ryan, like, do you want to play again? Would you play?
I would play. It's just no, I don't care where I am in life. Like, this is something that I would make time for because this has been such an amazing experience. I feel like just like this in general, like I've never played a game that was just like so fast paced, not fast paced as in like the hosting is just like one person going home at night. I mean like fast paces and like there's just like so much going on at all times. And right. I love that. I really do love that. I would want to play a game where Krista's not in it, but if she gets tied to my hip and like there as well, then it is what it is. Well, we'll make do with what we have. I'm shocked that we made it to final 10 to begin with.
I actually want to ask you something about that because I know that you and Krista are very, very close, but something that's been going around all season long is like Ryan and Krista are friends with Liz, friends with Alex, friends with Julia. Can you kind of talk to me about, and like full honesty, like not saying that you would lie, but because, you know, you're obviously out now. So full honesty and transparency about those relationships. Obviously that doesn't fall on you. I invited these people, but what were your relationships like with each one of those people coming into the game?
Yeah, so Julia and I are kind of friends. Like as in like we'll talk every once in a while, but we're not like close. I can't remember the last time that we like voice chatted or like FaceTimed or anything. Like we don't do that type of stuff. It's usually just in the DMs, maybe once a month. It's really nothing like too big, but I would consider her someone that I like and that I enjoy the presence of. Obviously not close enough. I applied for a game 3 times, never got in. So we're not like super close. Krista, that's my girl. I came into this game actually not wanting to work with her at all. Not as in I wanted to vote her out. I think you guys have heard enough of me say this, but I'm just going to say it for the interview. I did not want to vote Krista out. Krista and I in games, we both have such dominant personalities. We need to control everything that happens. You know what I mean? So us in the same alliance was bound to get messy. And I did get messy a few times. At one point, Krista and I actually got into a very heated argument. I don't think that any production was there, but we got into a very heated argument in a two-person because she trusted Dom and I did not trust Dom. And that type of stuff was probably going to continue throughout the season. I would say that we're extremely close as people, and I would never vote her out. However, she was someone who I would have worked with, as in my alliance with Dustin. My alliance with Dustin was make sure that my name isn't the one that's going out, and I'll make sure that your name isn't the one that's going out. But I never wanted to be on the same side as her. And then who else was in the front? Liz. Yeah, I mean, Liz and I were close a while back. We kind of drifted a little bit. It wasn't anything game altering, so I don't know why she was pinned with me, because everybody saw that I was willing to vote her out night one. So that's why I'm like so confused as to like where like all of this, like Ryan and Liz, because it's like everyone saw. I was like, okay, I'll vote Liz out. And everybody knew, especially Lucas, who's someone who gave me like a weird look when I said this at Tribal Council last time, when I was like, even Lucas knows I was willing to vote her out, which I thought that was weird that he gave me that look, because I was in his DMs being like, who's getting the majority? So, but all three of them, I definitely would not say that we are a friend group. Everybody knows who my friend group is. I make that very obvious and very out in the open. So yeah, that's basically it. I would say that I am friendly with them, but I am friendly with a lot of people. So I think that it was very odd that I was clustered together with them.
All right. I think that is all that I have to say, unless anybody else has anything they'd like to say to Ryan. Okay, I guess not. Wait, Chris went on mute.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, it was entertaining, like, to watch you play and everything, and like, yeah, I enjoyed watching you play. Like, the dedication was definitely there, and it's like nice to see someone who's like really dedicated to the game, like put their whole heart and passion into it. Like, it was definitely like seen, for sure.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much, Ryan. It was great having you. You are still going to be able to come to every tribal council and listen and watch to help you decide your vote. I'm actually going to make the Ponderosa chat now, because it was only Zara, so I didn't have a chat. But there are voice channels. I'm going to like change your role. So like you and Zara, for example, could go talk. And as more people come, I'm sure that might become more active, especially after tribal councils and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much, Ryan. It was great having you, and so sad to see you go.
Thank you for having me. I'll see you guys at Tribal Council next time.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye, guys.
Bye.